This is another SudokuPrimer video. Go to SudokuPrimer.com for more information. This is puzzle number 81. It's a hard puzzle from Sudoku to Go, volume 102 by Soap Opera Digest. And in this puzzle, I'm going to talk about just things that you can find after you find twins and triplets, and I'll also try and point out things that you can find because you've put numbers in, or in other words, every time you put a number in, the puzzle changes, and we'll see if we can look at that a little bit. So to start off, you notice there's a few numbers placed already. First of all, these right here are obvious. There's a 7 and a 7 and an 8 and an 8. So these are 7, 8 twins, and there's a 7 here. So that's how we filled those in. And we've got a 7 right here because we have a 7 and a 7. So therefore we have a 7 there. Okay. Right up here we've got a 1 and a 3, and it's not real obvious how we filled those in, but let me show you how I did that. First of all, we've got a 2 and a 2 here, so one of these is a 2, and we've got a 7 here and a 7 here, so these are ghost 7s here. So we have ghost 7s, 7, and so one of these is a 7, so we've got twins right here. 2 7 twins. We got this 1 because we've got a 1 here, so we knew one of these two was a 1 because we've got a 1 here. We've also got 1s here and here, so we know these are ghost ones, so we know this couldn't be a 1 because of these ghost ones here. So we've got a 1 there. Now the 3 is because we look down this column here, we have 2 7 twins right here, and what's left is 1 3 5 7, I'm sorry, 9, 1 3 5 9, because the 7's here. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 3 5 9. We got a 1, 5, and 9 here, so we know that's a 3. Alright, so that's how we got the numbers that are already in there. So let's look at this a little bit more now. We'll see what else we can find. We'll just go through the sections now and see if we can fill in a few numbers that way. We got a 1 and a 1 here, so one of these is a 1. Those are the ghost ones we found earlier. Got a 1 and a 1 here, so one of these is a 1. Got a 1 here and a 1 here, so one of these is a 1. 1 1 1. Okay, 2s, we got 2 there. So one of these has to be a 2. We got a 2 there, so 2 2 2. 2 2 2. Now we've got a kind of a modified L patterns here that I haven't ever covered yet. I'll go over that sometime. But you notice here we've got a 2 and a 5, so these are 2 5 twins, so we can fill those in because there's a 5 there. We found twins and we solved them. Now what do we have here? We've got 1 2 3 6 9, 3 6 and 9. So we can't solve those yet, but let's look along this row right here. I started on sections, but sometimes I get carried away and start looking at more interesting things. We got 3 6 and 9 here, so we're missing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 7 and 8. So we got a 1 here, so that's a 7 or an 8. 1, 7, or 8 there. And there's a 7 and 8 there, so we know that's a 1. So we can fill in this one here from these ghost ones we found earlier. Okay. And now we've got a 7 or an 8 here and a 7 or an 8 there. So we found that because we knew these 3 numbers here. Alright, let's continue on. Well, let's see, we went through 2s. I'll just do 2s one more time. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 3s. Don't have many 3s in this puzzle yet. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. 4s. Okay, and 4, 4. So we got a 4 here because we got ghost 4s here. Okay, so 4. So let's start over here. 4, 4, 4. Oh, excuse me. Let me grab a drink here real quick. Got something in my throat there. Okay. So we got a 4, 4, 4. 4 can go anywhere there. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 5s. 6. Yeah, 6 is there, so 6. 6 there. 6, 6, 6, 6. Alright, 7s. 7's there, 7, 7. And we got a 7 there, so that's a 7. Okay. 7, 7, 7. 7, 8s. One of those is an 8. One of those. Okay, 9s. Okay, I've got one of these is a 9, so therefore one of these is a 9. 9. 9, 9. Okay. Okay, so let's look at some of the rows now. I'm kind of going through the typical way of attacking a harder or diabolical puzzle by, first of all, looking for easy numbers and interesting things, and then going through sections, and then trying to solve rows and columns and squares individually, and then kind of repeating through some of those processes as we go. So let's look at some of these rows we've got here, and I'll avoid anything that's got 3 or fewer numbers, like this top row. So let's look at this one right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 6. And there's a 3, 4, 6. So there's a 2 right there. And those are our 2, 7 twins that we found earlier. therefore, we've found that. Okay, and I guess didn't notice that, but I put the 7 in here, and so I could have solved that when I put this 7 in. Okay, so what do we have left? 3, 4, 6. There's a 4, there's a 6. 3, 4, 6. We can't solve those, but now we know what these two numbers are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 and 9. There's a 2 there. So 2, 9. Okay, so let's see if that helps us find anything else here. Okay, we got a 2 and a 2 here. So that's a 2. 9 and 9, 9. And as I mentioned earlier, when you put in a number, the puzzle changes. Every time you put a number in, the puzzle changes. And in this case, I added this 2 and 9, so I'm looking around for changes that are, since I have more information now, I'll look for ways to fill in more numbers. Okay. Now, since I put those two numbers in, what do we have in here? When we started this, we only had 3 numbers in this top row. Now we've got all but 3 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6 are left. There's a 4 or a 6. There's a 4 or a 5, and that's a 4, 5, or 6. Okay. All right, let's look at this row right here. 4, 6, 8, 9. 4, 6, 8, 9. There's a 6 and a 9, so that's a 4, 8. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 9. And 4, 6, 9, so we can't do anything with that. Let's look at this row right here. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5. There's a 4 and a 5, so that's a 3. So we have 4 and 5 left. Okay. Can we do anything with that? The 3 here. We got a 3 here, so one of these. 3, 3, 3. Okay. I don't think we can do anything else there. Let's look at this row. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. 3, 4, 9. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. 1 and 9. 1, 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9. Okay, so this is 3, 4, 9. This is 3, 4, 9 because we have 1 and 8 already. So we may have triplets here. Got a 1 here. Nope. Okay. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. There's a 1. 3, 4, 8, 9. And a 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. Let's look at this row right here. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 3, 5, 7. 2, 3, 5, 9. So 3, 5, 9. 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. So that's a 3 or a 7. 2, 3, 9. 2, 3, or 9. Okay, this looks like a 9. 2, 3, 5, 7. Yep, a 9 there. Okay, can we do anything with that? Yeah, we can. You see, now that we know the 9's there, this puzzle has changed and we can find a 9 there. These are finished in that section, but I found one here. We know one of these is a 9. There's a 9 there, so one of those and one of those. Okay, so I filled in this, found this 9, and therefore I was able to find that 9. Okay. All right. let's see, where was I? In this row right here. Let's look at this row right here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got a 3, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8. Okay, these are 3, 6, 9. Oh, that's right. Yep, remember we looked at this row earlier, so we know these are 7 8s. And these are 3, 6, and 9. But it doesn't look like we can do anything else with it yet. We know one of these is a 7, one of these is a 7. We don't know which one yet. Okay, we got a 9, 9, 9, 3, 3, 3, and a 6. Okay, we got a 6 there, 6 there, and a 6 on the bottom here. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the bottom row right here. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 3, 6, 8, 9. 3, 4, 6, 8. So there's a 9 there. Because we have 3, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so what's left in this? 3, 4, 6, and 8. So there's a 3 or an 8, because we have 4, 6 there. Here we've got 3, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 6. And 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, and I don't know if that did that 9 help us find another 9. Yeah, it did right here. There's a 9 here, 9 here, 9 there. So that's a 9. Therefore, we know one of these is a 9, but one of these is a 9 also. So, okay. All right, let's look at columns now. Only got 2 numbers left here. Let's look at that column. It's a 1 and a 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 5, and there's a 5 there, so we know that's a 1, that's a 5. Okay. You notice I gravitate toward the easier places in the puzzle. Here's a 1, 2, so we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 3, 4 left in this square. There's a 3, so that's a 4, and that's a 3. Okay, now we got 3's here and a 3 in it. So one of these is a 3. That doesn't help us yet. We can't solve those yet. Let's see. Okay, well, let's continue on with columns. 4, 5, 7, 8. So 4, 5, 7, 8. There's a 7 and 8, so that's 4, 5. This one is 5, 7, so that's 4, 8. Here's a 4, 8, so that's 5, 7. And 4, 5, 7, 8. Okay, and we knew that because these are 7, 8 twins. Okay, let's look at this column. 3, 5, 6, 8. 3, 5, 6, 8. There's a 5. There's a 6, 3, 8. 3, 5, 6, 8. So 3, 8, 3, 5. 3, 5, 6, 8. And 3, 8. So 5, 6. Okay, so we got a 3, 8 there, a 3, 5 there, 6, 8 there, and a 6, 5 there. Okay, can't solve any of those. And one thing I look for when I'm looking for rows and columns, or trying to solve an individual row or column or square, is I look for twins and triplets. And if I find one, I'll point that out to you. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So we got a 3, 4, 6, 9. So 3, 4, and 6. And that's exactly what we need here too, right? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a 3 and a 4, so let's fill in that 6 right here. Got sidetracked again. So there's 3 and 4 left. Okay, so what did we need here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So it's 3, 4, 3, 9, and you had 3 or 9 there. Oh, we should get this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So that's a 5. Only number left in that row right there. So we have 3, 4, 6, 9 now. So 3, 4, 4, 6, 4, 9, 3, 4, 6, 9, and there's a 9. So 3, 4, 6, 9. So that's a 4. So now all we need is a 3, 6, and 9, right? So there's a 3 and a 6. So that's a 9. And I'll throw the 1 in here since we know it now. So what do we have left here? 3 and 6, right? Because we put in a 4. Yeah, we put in a 4, so we knew these are 3 and 4. So that's a 3, and we got a 6 here there. So we know that's a 6. And that's a 4. Now we can finish these two real quickly. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3 and 9. There's a 9. So 3 and 9. Okay, let's look at this column here. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's a 7. 3, 4, 6, 8. So 4, 6, 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and again there's our 7, 8 twins, and 3, 4, 6, 8. Can't do anything with that row or column, I mean. Let's look at this column here. 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 6. So we got a 2, 3 there, so 4, 6. We got 4, 6 twins there. 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so these are 4, 6 twins. You see, we got a 2 and a 3 there, so that's 4, 6. We got a 2 and a 3 here, so that's 4, 6. So we know these are 2 3s, right? And there's 2, so we can fill in this 3 here and a 2 there. Okay, now we've got a 3 and a 3 here, and there's a 3 here. Notice how the puzzle changed when I added those numbers in, so we can look for other numbers. Okay, so I got our 2's there, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. One of these is a 3, and there's a 3 there. Okay, so now we have just 4, 6 left in this column. Let's look at this last column here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, and 8. There's an 8, and we need 4 6's. There's a 4 and a 6, so we know that's an 8. So now we have 4, 6 twins here too. Okay, we can't solve it there. We don't have any 4, 6 here either. Okay, now but we've going through those rows and columns, we've filled in quite a few numbers. So let's see what we have left here. I think we just have a 4, 6 here, and 4, 6 here, 4, 6 here. So we got some coupled 4, 6 twins here. 4, 6 twins there. So if we find one of those numbers, we can fill all those in. Let's look at this right here. 4, 5, 6. So we got a 4, 6 there, 4 there, 5, 6, and 4, 5. Yeah, a lot of times that happens when you have 3 numbers left. You've got one of the numbers here, one of the numbers here. So we got a 4 here, a 5 here, and a 6 here. So we can't solve any of them. Let's look at this number here, or this row here. We've got a 4 or a 6 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. And again, there's a 4 and a 6. So that's 4, 8, 6, 8. And this one we got an 8, so 4, 6. 4, 6, 6, 8, 4, 8. Same thing. We've got a 4, 6, and 8, so we can't solve that. We got 4 6s here, we can't solve yet. Let's look here. We got a 4 and a 4. Okay. And we've got a 6 and a 6. So these are 4 6s also. 4 6 twins. So let's see if we can solve these since we know those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 7 and 8, and there's an 8 there. Okay, so now we've got an 8 there, so we can fill that 8 in there. And we've got a 7 here, 7, so that's a 7. And we're missing a 5 there. Finished that one. We have 4 6 down here. So now we have 4 6, 4 6, 4 6, 4 6, 4 6, 4 6. So all we need there is a 4s and 6s. As soon as we find one of them, we'll be able to solve all of those. Let's look at this column right here. We're only missing 2 numbers. 5, 6. 5 and 6. There's a 5. Okay, so with this 6 here, put that 5 in. Now we'll be able to solve all of our 4 6s. And all you basically do is you run through the chain and put in the opposite number each time. So 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay, so we've only got 2 numbers left now. 4, 8, 4 and 8, and there's an 8 there, so finish that 4 and put that 8 in. Okay, so that's it. We were able to solve a hard puzzle. First of all, we found some twins, which helped us throw in a few numbers, get started, and then we basically just followed the typical strategies to finish it up. Thanks for watching, and I'm working on some personalized Sudokus that I think you might find interesting. When I have those ready, I will announce those and let you know more about them, give you some more detail. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.